Good morning, everyone, and welcome to CVHP News. It's Monday, January 6th. I'm Sonora Scott. First up, here's a look at what we're working on today at KLST and KSAN. This afternoon, a political announcement will be made at the San Angelo Chamber of Commerce by Drew Darby and August Pfluger. We'll be there to cover it and share the details. And several ongoing events continue at the San Angelo Museum of Fine Arts. We'll give you an update. Now to your news around town. Over the weekend, little rodeo clowns and princesses tried out for the coveted spot in the arena during the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo. It all happened at Blair's Western Wear. The judges were the rodeo ambassadors, and the winning clowns and princesses will be in the arena during the mutton busting. And a reminder to get some steps in. La Esperanza Clinic, Fitness 1440, and Sunset Mall kicked off their Walk 20 in 2020 campaign last week. They're encouraging folks to walk 20 minutes a day, every day in 2020. On Tuesday, that's tomorrow, the first walk and talk will happen right here in Sunset Mall. It's free and open to the public. Just meet at Fitness 1440 at 8 a.m. Now let's check in with Jay Martin, who's got a look at the weather. Good morning, Jay.
Well, this morning was a cold start. We saw some 30s, so you'll want to grab the jacket for this morning. But for the rest of the day, won't be needing it. We are going to be getting into the upper 60s for us, so pretty warm out there and pretty nice as well. We're going to be seeing, though, the cold front coming through overnight. That is going to bring our lows back into the low 30s, and we'll see that the cold air is going to stick around for the rest of your day tomorrow, getting us into the low 60s. We'll see 65 by Wednesday, but then Thursday and Friday, plenty of warm air and plenty of sunshine is going to make it feel pretty warm out there. We'll see some 70s popping up Thursday, same with Friday, so a warm end to the week before we see another cold front that's going to be coming through next Saturday. It's going to be cooling us back down into the upper 50s. So for this entire week, it's going to be nice and warm start off, but then the cold front is cooling us back down. It's going to be warming up gradually as we go into the end of the week and then dropping back down into the upper 50s for us for that second cold front on Saturday.
All right, thanks, Jay. And speaking of fitness and Fitness 1440, I've got some of the crew here. Hi, how is everybody doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Happy to be here.
Yes.
It's a Monday. It's Monday. We're back at it. But so first thing we're going to do is just kind of go around and everybody tell me your name, tell me your role there at Fitness 1440. We'll start with you.
Hi, I'm Cheryl DeLeon, and I'm the manager of Fitness 1440.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm Jennifer Hildebrand, and I'm the director.
And I'm Justin Palmer. I work front desk and personal train at 1440.
Perfect. So you're the face we're going to see when we first walk in, right?
Yes, most likely.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. So we are talking about, it's the second week of January. Actually, well, I think it's like, what, the first week? Because we were started on Wednesday or something of last week. So second week of January, everybody's got their goals, their resolutions. You know, one of those main ones is to get healthier. And let's just talk about kind of what that means and how people can stick with it.
Okay, so I think what really throws people off at first is they have this expectation of jumping into the gym and having some huge change happen just immediately. It doesn't happen like that. They feel soreness, they get tired, they feel defeated, they feel like, I mean, this is hard, you know? So that usually kind of deters them or keeps them away because they didn't think it was going to be that hard, and it ends up being harder than they thought.
Yeah.
And a lot of people struggle with consistency. It's easy to stay consistent when you're motivated, like, oh, it's a new year, I'm going to get it. And then, like Jennifer said, they get tired, they get sore, and then they kind of just fall off throughout like the first 2 weeks. But research shows that if you stick with it for about 2 weeks, you'll notice physical changes as well as mental changes. Like, you'll feel better, you'll have more energy throughout the day. And so if you can just get to that 2 week point, it makes it a whole lot easier throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, that's a good, I was once told by a friend, like, because sometimes, you know, like you're running, you don't want to run. And he was just like, just run for like 3 minutes, just 3 minutes, just start for 3 minutes. And then afterwards, you know, you're going to feel better, like that fourth, that fifth minute, 6th minute. So that's what I tell myself, just like 3 minutes, just stick it out for 3 minutes. But like you said, it's not going to happen overnight.
Nope.
And yeah, I think that's, like you said, it's, folks expect that, you know, we're kind of in this world of instant gratification and everything. And we see, you know, online, these folks who, look flawless and everything, and we think we can get there overnight.
Yes.
So what advice would you give them to kind of be realistic about it?
Well, for the people that I work with, I tell them, let's start with like small goals. And I've touched on this before, like make a small goal. Consistency, just being consistent, that's a good goal to have. Like, can you come 3 times a week? And can you come 3 times a week for 3 weeks in a row or 2 weeks in a row? And then, change your goals. And once it's so empowering and just rewarding. If you can consistently come and you can see that you do it, then you get that like kind of ego boost, like, man, I did it. Let's do something else. And then let's do something else. Yeah. So I say just start with a small goal. And then when you reach that goal, pick something different.
Yeah.
And I'll just kind of say progress is like small progress is still progress. And going to the gym is progress if you haven't been. Even if you're not seeing the changes that you want to yet, like she said, just stay consistent, start with small goals, and then work bigger, because it's easy to get overwhelmed at first. So just start small and then gradually progress.
Yeah. And it can be intimidating to walk in, to a gym, definitely. But I actually went in Fitness 1440 for the first time. I've like done this to the windows, but I actually went in the other day, and y'all's space is so fun.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, we really do try to keep it clean. We're very inviting, and touch base on it's hard to even walk through the doors.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, that's the first step to come through the doors, because those doors are intimidating. And you got to remember, everyone that's in the gym is working on themselves to make themselves better. So you don't need to compare to the person that's standing next to you. They may have been there for a day or two before you, or they may have been there for 6 years before you. So you got to remember that everyone's there to better, and no one's there to bash you down, or they're there to support you and help you out.
Yeah, and we're all on different, journeys.
Right.
And good way to put it. So if it's your first chapter, you're in chapter 10, like just go, right?
Right.
Perfect. What were you? You look like you were going to say something. I was like, I'm ready. So just kind of other advice. Y'all want to talk about kind of the diet aspect of it, because that plays a big role too.
Well, I think for me, when I first started really getting into, health and fitness, I thought, okay, if I cut out everything all at once, it's going to, I'm going to make a change. It's going to be, and you're kind of setting yourself up for failure, because you have to retrain your brain to do things differently. You've been doing something for so long, your brain naturally just goes that way. So you're literally retraining your brain to think, okay, I'm going to eat this different, or I'm going to do this. So instead of saying, I'm going to cut out every single thing bad that I do, start with one thing. And then when that's easy, go to another. It's just like the small goal aspect. Yeah. Start with the small goal. Start with cutting out sodas, cutting out bread, and, just simple things. But most people also think that you have to cut out carbs to lose weight. That is not true at all. He can attest for that.
I eat like 500 grams of carbs a day. But everybody's body's different. I don't recommend that at all whatsoever. So
yeah, that's nice.
He's a young man, so therefore a little bit different. But that's great. Like you were saying, just those small goals. Start with one thing, and I guess. Well, I mean, there's just so much. It's we can't cover it all in this space. So how do folks really, if they're really serious about it, they want to just talk to y'all, tell them how to get a hold of you, where to go. I mean, y'all are right down the hall from us, you know, in Sunset Mall. So what are some other ways to get a hold of you?
So of course, stop by and talk to our staff. They're great. They're able to help you out. We can give you a tour of the facility, and we can even recommend things to eat if you want to talk to a personal trainer. Let's see. You can call us at 877-348-1440. We would gladly help you over the phone, go over anything you would like to know.
contact us on Facebook, message us.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
So
No, we're very open to any questions. You know, we don't pretend to know everything either, you know, so we're constantly learning because fitness is, I mean, it's growing.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't, just because you're a personal trainer doesn't mean you know everything. You're constantly trying to learn. And what works for me might not work for him and vice versa. So, you know, we're open for questions. You know, people come to us all the time saying, hey, what do I do? Well, I could tell you what I do, but it's kind of, let's find out what you can do.
Yeah. And the main goal, I think people get super intimidated when they hear personal trainer, you know, or they see a personal trainer. But y'all's main goal is just to help people, right?
Right.
You're there to help folks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Promote healthy living, and that's all we want. The cool thing is just to see somebody like grow and change. And it's not like the appearance isn't the coolest part about the changing. It's the mind. Like it's to see them build confidence and, you know, courage and just like start to love themselves, because that's a big deal, I think.
Yeah. They walk in the door differently, I'm sure.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. It is.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's a really cool change to see people like come in like this, and then they walk in with their head up high. You know, once they see a little bit of progress, they're like, "Man, I can do this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, and like you said, progress is progress. You know, it doesn't happen overnight, but it will happen if you stay consistent.
True.
Awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about just fun fitness and fun health stuff.
Yeah.
Any final messages to the folks?
Don't give up.
Yeah. Each day is a blessing, so just make the most of it.
Yes. And that's the whole, we didn't even talk about the name, the 1440. There's symbolism in the name, right?
So yes, most people don't know there's 1,440 minutes in a day. So essentially, we're open 24/7, and we're here to tell you that make every minute count, regardless if it's working out, being with your family, playing with the kids. So make sure you definitely do that in 2020.
Definitely. Good goals.
Yes.
Good goals to work towards. Y'all, thank you so much. We sure appreciate you. And
Yes.
hey, we'll let you get back to work right down the
Yeah.
hall.
Thanks for having us.
All right. And thank you for joining us for CVHP News. Don't forget to follow us on social media and download our free app. All you got to do is search Concho Valley Homepage in your app store. Have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.